everyone, I'm Laurentiu, and this video is about all Tom Clancy's games for the Sony PSP. Splinter Cell Essentials takes place 2 years after the events of Splinter Cell Double Agent. The story is more of a collection than an actual story. You'll understand what I'm saying after you play the game. The cement that ties the missions isn't strong enough. Basically, the game starts with him in front of his daughter's grave after a year of her death. Meanwhile, he ditches his past life, but he is now accused of partying with the terrorists. So he is arrested and gets interrogated by Homeland Security about his past. So the whole game is just flashbacks, 9 of them to be more specific, plus 3 bonus ones. So the game works the best for Splinter Cell veterans that already know the story. They will start to feel nostalgic when they replay the missions. As for gameplay, it's a stealth game, so you'll have to retry a level many times till you knock out the guards silently successfully. But once you get your strategy right, you can stealth kill them easily. And the PSP packs many of Sam's moves. You can hack into computers, split jump, pick locks, throw grenades, use your gadgets, the whole arsenal. The controls are smartly mapped, so during your stealth play, you don't feel them pressing on your nerves. Also, the game has one-on-one ad hoc multiplayer called Spy vs Spy, where you deathmatch against a friend in a dark map. In Rainbow Six Vegas, the first thing you'll notice will be the graphics. Ubisoft Quebec couldn't port the exact same game, obviously, but they tried to make it an enjoyable experience. In this game, you go against terrorists in a two-man format. Brian Armstrong is doing the assault, while Sean Rivers protects his back with his sniper rifle, and you keep alternating between the two. The controls get clunky at times, because they get mixed up easily. Because of the lack of buttons the PSP has, you have many cramped commands, so it's pretty easy to press a button for something, but the character does the other thing aside to that button. As for graphics, in my opinion they are pretty bad even for a PSP, and the level designs are dull and unattractive. Also, the game has multiplayer, both ad hoc and online. So in conclusion, for me, this game was pretty dull, even if it was short. It felt repetitive and plain throughout the whole gameplay. But maybe it's just me, and it's a matter of taste. Tastes cannot be discussed, as they are different from person to person. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2 seems like an odd title, since it's the first Ghost Recon title for the PSP. The game has a new story and a new setting, but it makes sense when comparing to the other games. Somehow. The gameplay is nice. You play as a soldier that has many utilities he can use to take out enemies. So as a soldier, you can gun down the enemy, call in an overhead drone and drop bombs on enemies, or call naval artillery on their heads. Also, you get weapons like the Scar Assault Rifle, the OECW All-in-One Super Rifle, the Zeus Anti-Tank Launcher, sniper rifles, silenced submachine guns, and even enemy weapons that you can pick up off the ground. And weapons feel different. As for level designs, they are nice. The game gets you through jungles, swamps, towns, and military bases. And the graphics for a PSP game, they look very good, having a pretty big amount of details and nice colors. The locations feel unique and boosts up the feeling that the game has a ton of variety. Ghost Recon Predator brings something that the other game lacked. You can now order people around. This time you play in Sri Lanka and go into missions with 3 men. You get a big array of weapons to choose from again, but the bad news is that even though you can order your men around, the AI is not the brightest, so many times they get stuck in objects. But even if they get stuck and don't follow you, it's nice that you can switch between characters like in the Lego games. So you can switch between the 3 and control each one of them. And this is pretty unique on the PSP and a very nice feature. As for graphics and level designs, they look fabulous. So just try out the game, there's a big chance you'll like it very much. I mean, the graphics, the controls, the way the game behaves, the thing that you can control 3 different characters at almost the same time, and you can order a team around, a team of 3, all by yourself, and still being an epic game, giving you an epic feeling that you are there, right in the conflict, with 3 men. It's just amazing. It's an amazing game, especially considering that you are playing it on a PSP, and even if you're not playing on a PSP, it's still a very nice game. Try it out. Tom Clancy's EndWar is a turn-based strategy game where you play on 3 fronts: Europe, America, and Asia. You can order around ground forces, air forces, and naval forces. It's a pretty stereotypical hexagonal turn-based strategy game. Okay, so this was the video. If you liked it, please hit the like button and subscribe, and if you want, follow me on Instagram or on Twitch. There's a link to my accounts in the video description. Thank you.